Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't have little sisters or little brothers. I did have like nieces, well I still currently do, and like little cousins, but like I've never really been able to be like a big sister type of thing. And like this is just excited. I mean exciting. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video was heavily requested, not so much by you guys but by me. I really wanted to do this video. I have been wanting to do like a sit down girl talk. Let me answer your most intimate questions. Let me really help you like by answering your questions, like your deepest, darkest questions that you really need to talk to like a woman about and help you become the woman of your dreams. Because yes, the makeup helps, the skincare helps, the fashion helps, the shoes, they help, but I think becoming the woman of your dreams, the way I had to like be about it is by asking these types of questions and kind of figuring myself out and really getting down and dirty and figuring out like what is self-confidence, how do I get more of that, how do I practice, how do I deal with anxiety, you know, all the pressures of becoming a woman, all the pressures of being a woman in today's society. I feel like all these questions are not really talked about or not really normalized, but today we're breaking that barrier and we're breaking that ice. Another thing I want to mention, which is very important, is this video is sponsored. I want to thank Miss Ana Luisa Jewelry for sponsoring this video. If you guys don't know who Ana Luisa Jewelry is, I promise you, if you watch my videos, if you follow me on Instagram, you know what Ana Luisa Jewelry is because it's the only jewelry I wear. I love Ana Luisa Jewelry. I have done sponsorships with them in the past. I think this is my third video I've done with them. I absolutely love them as a company. They are so like such a great company, so great to the consumer because they just cut down on luxury prices, so great for Mother Earth because they're so ethical, they're so sustainable in the way they produce and make their jewelry, and their jewelry is very affordable. All pieces basically start at $39 and they are very luxurious, very high quality. They are very like modern, fashionable, all that cool-ish. All these necklaces, by the way, are from Ana Luisa Jewelry. This isn't a necklace set. I actually like layer their necklaces because their necklaces don't come like tied together, so if you buy a set you can like add it to other sets. They're just very customizable in that way and I really like that for them. They're one of those brands that again, like they do good for the earth but they also put good out for the consumer. So win-win, mother effing win type of thing. I really like them. Thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring this video, and thank you so much for partnering with me again. Like we have such a good relationship, and again, if you guys follow me, you guys know like I've been about them, so no shade, no tea here. The piece that I'm wearing is this guy right here. I'm going to show you guys close-ups of every single piece of jewelry, but you guys, it's literally the woman's body. It is so adorable, and I thought this necklace would be perfect for this video since we're literally going to be doing like a girl talk video. We're going to be talking periods, we're going to be talking love, intimacy, confidence, all those things we're going to get into today. Everything that involves being the power that is a woman, we're going to talk about today. So please be ready, grab a tea, grab some coffee, grab some water. We're going to get into it. Again, I want to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. I'm going to have this link linked down here below so you guys can go ahead and check them out. My name is Maria Gloria. These are the videos I love to do. I'm here to help you become the woman of your dreams. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. I love doing stuff like this. One of my favorite things about being like an aunt is being able to talk to my nieces about this kind of stuff or just kind of share my life in a way. I don't want to say like I love giving advice because like even though like I do, I am not a know-it-all. I don't know everything. I know you guys are probably looking at me like I am the all-knowing of confidence and loving yourself. Like no, baby girl, I'm actually learning with you guys and I'm learning every single day. So by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and just moisturize, or I kind of already did. I used the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Gel Lotion, oil-free for all skin types, hydrophobic skin weightless moisturizer. It's really good. My boyfriend got it for me. Well, actually, my daughter did, I believe. But it's good, and I like to use it to moisturize my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer your guys' question. I'm not so excited. I love it. I hate small talk, but I love girl talk. Ooh, I feel like we're gonna get like right into it. Somebody just asked me the first time, like, what about it? I know what you're talking about. The first time I shaved my kneecaps. But like, what about it? Did I use a razor? Did I use shaving cream? Do I even shave above the knee? Because only strippers shave above the knee. I am priming with my Becca First Light Priming Filter. This stuff is so good, guys. Honestly, like, it's one of the best primers ever. And I had to get it back up because RIP Becca. Not yet, but it's coming. The spray I'm using to set with, but also prime with, is my Professional Super Setter. This spray is amazing. I really, really love it, like a whole bunch. To prime with, especially because it leaves you like super tacky. I don't know about the pore situation. It might be full of liar in that aspect, but the setting, it's really good. We're gonna go ahead and move on to brows. By the way, we are gonna be working out of this adorable Pixie freaking PR package that they sent me. They sent this to me last week and I have just been waiting to use this. And I really like doing these type of videos where I just sit down and talk to you guys. I really like using new makeup and makeup that I've never used before because I make conversation out of that as well. And for those of you guys who aren't really here for like the opinions or the talking or me, it's fine, you know, it's a hair flip. But then you guys are really interested on the new makeup and the reviews and the opinions, so at least I give you guys that. I'm gonna give you guys my organic honest opinions. I have like literally a palette for everything in here. We have a sculpting palette, which is just a fancy word for contour, and then we got a lip situation, and then we got this guy, and then we got for the eyes. I'm so excited. I love Pixie so much. They've been so supportive of my channel like from the get, and I honestly like, we just love. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes browns. And somebody asked me, how do you wear shirts without a bra without your nips peeking through? Okay, here is the life hack of all hacks, and something that I will always be grateful for and that everybody needs to discover. Nippies. Nippies, I think that's what they're called. They're like silicone nipple covers, but they literally cover your whole boob, and I believe they're called Nippies, and they are sold on Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and pop them up here. They come in different shades, so they fit to your skin tone. They are reusable. The original Nippies, like not the knockoff versions, they can be very expensive. I mean, if you call like $30 for literally like plastic boob covers, you can say they're expensive, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of like investing in a bra, because you can wear them multiple uses and they do end up like kind of smelling, so you do have to clean them. And obviously the more you clean them, the less adhesive they're going to be. But if you take care of them and you don't always wear them, they are such a good investment. I have some. I even have just plain nipple covers that literally just go over your nipple. I wear those when I wear tank tops. I wear those when I wear shirts, again, that I don't want to wear a bra for, like strapless tops or whatevers, and they're amazing and they're super worth it. I will have them linked on my Amazon page. I'll link them down below. They're amazing, guys. Okay, so brows are not looking our best, but it's fine. I started out using another pencil, and honestly, guys, it's the ColourPop pencil. I like this pencil, but I think this bitch matte expired because it was a lot more rough than usual. So I had to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury pencil, which is a completely different consistency, and like the waxiness and everything, like it just didn't match, you know what I mean? And my brows could do better. Pero like anyways, why doesn't anyone talk about discharge? I don't know. To be honest with you guys, discharge is normal, 100%, completely. Don't even freaking worry about it. Why is it such a freaking taboo subject? I will never understand. It is normal. Obviously, when you're like really little, that's not a situation you really worry about. I didn't start noticing discharge till I was maybe like 11 or 12 years old, which is right around the same time that I got my first period. And I remember freaking out when I started getting discharge. And I remember going to my mom and being like, what is happening? Like, I felt weird. I felt disgusting. I did not feel cute. By the way, we are going to go ahead and clean up these browns. I didn't know what was going on. Like, my mom had talked to me about like my period and like how I was going to eventually like bleed, but what was coming out like wasn't blood, and it was just like, ¿qué está pasando? You know what I'm saying? But she reassured me that it's normal. I remember my mom telling me these words, and that is that your situation is a self-cleaning oven. So what that entails is she cleans herself, and the stuff that she doesn't want in there, she's gonna get rid of. Your yoni is smart, okay? Your yoni, she's independent and she's effective, okay? She knows what she's doing. She can take care of her damn self. Your yoni, strong, independent. I bet you yonis are Capricorns. Bet you anything. And I mean, I honestly, I don't care. I know when my period is approaching, when my discharge starts getting a little bit heavier, and I just know that those days I gotta carry like panty liners with me. It's so normal for me, and I think it's because I had a mom who really knew how to talk to me about this kind of stuff and like reassured me. She always would like flip it and be like, worry when that's not happening, because if you're keeping that shit in, where's it going? And what is it doing? Your body's getting rid of it for a reason. At that point, like, you're up and like she's gotta get fixed. She's gotta get a situation. Put a garlic clove up there and get her to get her stuff together, which is a really amazing life hack. Like, for any of you guys who suffer from like UTIs a lot or like any sort of infections down there, stick a garlic clove up there. You're welcome. It's weird, but it works. Garlic and onions are nature's antibiotics. We are all taped up. Now we can go ahead and move on to eyes, because I really want to do the eye situation before we do a complexion situation. And honestly, like, once you put concealer on, the brows aren't that bad. They're not great, but they're not that bad. Oh, you guys, I just got my nails done. Not like just got my nails done, but I finally got my nails done. So you guys can't clock me and keep talking shit, okay? Keep that mess to yourself. Now, I know I deserved it because your girl was really lagging with her nails, but it's a hair flip now. She got her nails done and she's fine. This is the Tina Young Tones and Textures palette. It might have another name, but like I don't see it anywhere. But you know what? Shout out to Pixie for making such a gorgeous palette, and shout out to Miss Tina Young for creating this beauty that is honestly like perfect for the summer. Although I'm definitely going to create the most neutral eye look today because I'm feeling very nudes. My necklace is... I can't stop checking it out. It's so cute. But I'm definitely feeling like something really nude to you guys. I want to do something like neutral, and I definitely want to do a winged eyeliner today. I don't know why I'm feeling it, but I am in my bones. It's a gift. This shade is so pretty. I know nobody talks about Pixie eyeshadows, but Pixie eyeshadows should be way more talked about. By the way, I'm using the by Mario EF2 brush. This is such a good brush, guys. It's so fluffy. And it's sure easy to work with. Cindy Fanny wants to know how to deal with depression and anxiety. She also said that she loved me, which is awesome because I love you too. So for those of you guys who might be surprised that I do like suffer from anxiety and that I have in the past suffered from depression, I know that's shocking because I always seem so upbeat and so happy and so like confident and so I got this. Because I mean I do, and because I literally mentally train myself to feel that way. This didn't just happen overnight, guys. I wasn't born super confident. I have had my bouts with confidence. I had my bouts with self-love. But when I tell you that it is just a muscle you got to work out daily, and it is just something you have to train yourself to feel, and sometimes like honestly fake it till you make it. And eventually you are just gonna start believing yourself. You are gonna start believing that you are this confident goddess woman creature, because you are, but you just have to practice and really exercise that muscle. I went through a pretty deep depression when my divorce happened, so I'm not gonna get into that in today's video because that would literally take up this whole video. I would absolutely do that video for you guys. You guys just gotta let me know that that's something that you care to see. But the way that I got through my depression and the way that I overcome my anxiety still to this day, this is gonna sound so weird, but I had to keep very busy as not to distract myself from the pain, but just so I could see that even though there's ugly and sad in life, there's still good. And I also started becoming more grateful for everything in my life. And once you start becoming grateful for all that you have, you realize how abundant your life is, and you are no longer focused on what you are lacking. Like, I go through weeks where I'm literally like so low. But the one thing that has helped me cut down from having weeks of this like anxiety ridden moment is I have to repeat to myself that there was once a point in my life where I craved to have what I have now. And I literally have to tell myself, you were begging for drops of what you are drowning in now. And now I am literally swimming in that abundance. And I got here, you know, through the worst parts of, you know, my life. So if I could survive, you know, those moments, if I could survive my divorce, there really isn't nothing that I can't survive. So I just kind of have to tell myself, like, it's gonna get hard, things are gonna be difficult, things are not always gonna be easy, but that's part of your story, and that's what's gonna make your story so wonderful. So just overcome it, get back up, know that it's gonna get shitty and hard sometimes, but get back up. I'm telling you, and you're gonna be fine. I promise you, you're gonna be just fine. I was gonna say something like super like powerful, but honestly I forgot. I've gotten this question so much, and I feel like, again, like I want to just pop off on some of you guys that are asking this question, but I'm gonna try and handle this with as much like love as I can. It's all love, but I'm gonna try and be soft about this. I'm getting literally so many questions on like how to love my body even though I'm a bigger girl. How do I gain self-confidence even though I'm a little chunky? I'm gonna tell you something right now, and it's the ugliest truth of it all, but it's the truth. Baby girl, if you're not confident at a size 14, you're not going to be confident at a size 2. I know you think that's what's going to happen. I know you feel like in your life that is what's going to be the overall end all. If I was just skinnier, if I was just smaller, if I was just built like bam, 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 you know, if I was like the Coke bottle and not the 2-liter, then it'd all be good. No. Baby girl, that's not how it works. Self-confidence isn't a pant size. It's not a number on the scale. Self-confidence is just loving yourself at every stage of your life. And I'm telling you this from experience because I was a little heavier, I would say, my freshman year of high school until my senior year. I literally went from like a size 7 or 9 jean almost to a size 0. How I lost all this weight, I don't know, but I literally lost all that weight. And I remember telling myself like, oh, like when I'm skinnier, when I fit in a size 0, like I'm going to be so happy and I'm going to feel so much better about myself. That wasn't the case at all. If anything, I felt more like crap. Girl, like I was literally a size 0 and I still never felt like strong and equipped and like beautiful enough. So I knew it had to come from me. So if that doesn't tell you anything, I mean, like, listen up better. I don't know what to tell you. Size doesn't really matter when it comes to that. Okay, I just went ahead and finished off the eyes, and by finish off the eyes I meant like I took the tape off and I added some liner because I told you guys I wanted a winged eyeliner moment today, and she got it. Do they look really good and really symmetrical and really perfect? No, they do not. But we are gonna put on falsies today, so that's gonna help the situation, and she still got her liner at the end of the day, so it's fine. Winnins is winnins. I am gonna go ahead and pop on some foundation. The menstrual cramps. How do you deal with them? This is one of those questions where I feel for you, baby girl. I literally feel for you. Cramps are no joke. I think all women, well, actually not all women, because there's some lucky baby duckies out there that are like cramps. What even are those? And honestly, like, you guys can freaking eat a bag of dicks too, because how does it feel to be God's favorite? Literally. I used to get cramps so bad, you guys, that I would throw up, and they literally felt like labor. And now that I've gone through labor, I can attest that my cramps were like the beginning stages of labor. They came on like contractions. Like, it's like a contraction. Like, you're literally like you're having phantom babies, a bunch of little phantom babies. But I will say, while I was never one to take like Midol, and I hated taking painkillers as a kid, I think it was because, you know, like my family suffered with addiction, and I was like, pills, like, no, bad, gross, drugs, jail. So I really went with as many natural remedies as I possibly could. I already told you guys my tortilla story. Like, my dad is honestly like such a sweet man, but like a man at the end of the day. I will say that my best advice for you guys to deal with menstrual cramps, and this is like a life hack, guys, like it's literally gonna change your life if you haven't tried this already. Chamomile tea, as organic and as strong and as natural as you can find it. I remember like like the first time that it actually worked, it worked quicker than if I would have taken Tylenol or Advil or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara, and then I'm gonna go ahead and answer the other question that I feel like I've gotten so much of, and that is, how do I gain more self-confidence and just confidence in general? Like basically, how do I love myself more? How do I become more confident? How do I, build my self-esteem and what have you not? It is a muscle you have to work out every day. And I know you guys are yelling at me and screaming at me right now. Well, Gloria, like, how do we work out this muscle? Like, do we do squats? Do we squat for self-love? Hello? Get that hashtag trending. But no, it's not like you squat for self-love. I mean, you could squat for self-love in a way because like you gotta love your glutes, you know what I mean? But you really do have to work it out. And the best way that I have found that you can, practice self-love is if you're somebody who's really struggling with it and really don't know like where to start, pick a part of yourself physically and then pick a part of yourself of you. Like you, not physically, but like your character, your traits, your mannerisms, your emotions, you. And literally like tell yourself in the mirror like, hey, like I, 1, love your eyelashes, and 2, I literally love how positive you are all the time. That is literally how I started my journey. When I ended my marriage, when I got through how I got through my divorce, it took a lot of self-love. It took a lot of confidence building. It took a lot of trust in me when I didn't really even know who I was. I always thought growing up that I had this great self-awareness and I knew who I was. And I mean, I don't want to discredit myself because I really did. Like I'm a Capricorn is a Capricorn. Like I was born 60 years old. I feel like I was born with wisdom, and I've always been really in tune with myself, but I didn't really know who I was, if that makes sense. I really had to figure out who I was, and then I had to figure out how to love her, but I also had to figure out how to forgive her, because I realized that I didn't really love myself because I blamed myself for so much. And even though, yeah, like, baby girl, you messed up. I made a lot of mistakes in life, and you and only you made those decisions, and you and only you need to stop playing the victim and start taking ownership for all the little fuck ups you had, for all those little mistakes. And then you have to forgive yourself for them and know that just how you had the control to mess up your life, you now also have the control to rebuild yourself and build yourself back up. And that's how I realized, like, I really have to thank myself, which in turn, like, being grateful to me made me love me. I started thanking myself for learning these lessons. I started thanking myself for little things like finding the gift because you are so grateful. And then I started like practicing more like self-love and affirmations. Like I literally had to tell myself like, hey, like you look really good today. Like you might not be feeling good, but you look good. And then the feeling good came with that because I complimented myself, which again, like this is something that was so new to me. I was taught that like loving yourself or complimenting yourself like that, that's cocky. Like you shouldn't do that. That's conceited. That's not okay. When honestly, like it should be so much more normalized. Like you telling yourself like, girl, you look good today. That should be way more normalized. I literally would write myself notes. Like I know that sounds so silly, but sometimes you have to literally see it on paper. And I would cry, but I would write myself notes. Like I would tell myself like, hey, like, yes, you messed up, but you're still here and at least you're fighting. You woke up today. You are providing for your daughter today. You got out of bed today. Sometimes that's the win in itself. And again, it's a muscle. You start building yourself up more and more every single day by doing that. So I challenge you to really start complimenting yourself and know that you are so worth it. You are so worth self-love. That's also something that you really got to get through your head. Baby girl, it is crazy what you deserve. You deserve to love yourself, honor yourself, trust yourself, and forgive yourself and grow yourself into the woman of your dreams. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face, since we went ahead and did the lashes and everything. By the way, the lashes I used are these lashes that I got from, I believe it was TJ Maxx. It was just like a pack of 10. I forgot the brand, guys, but they're from TJ Maxx. I'm pretty sure you can still find them there. They're cute and they're super easy to apply, but they're definitely one-time uses, so bear that in mind. The palette that I'm going to use to sculpt out my face is the Shape Shifter by Pixie Times Promise. This is a contour palette, and it does actually have brightening powders, which I wish I knew when I set my face, which I did already. But you know what? More is more, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply more. I'm going to go ahead and use this one, by the way. I believe it's called Himalaya. And I'm going to use this to brighten. And oh shit! Yo, that's brightening as F. Whoa. And I barely even used any amount of this. This is a pretty bronzing shade. Oh my gosh. I like these. Pixie powders, BT dubs, are so magical and like so amazing. They literally blend out like butter. Literally like butter. Like this whole bronzing situation, I don't know what it is about it, Mom, but it's twerking. Okay, I don't really have a blush in these palettes, or at least not one that I would really like to use. There's like a blush here and like a blush here, but honestly guys, they're more like blush toppers for me because they are super shimmery and super glittery, and I don't really like super shimmery and glimmery blushes. I like my blushes to be very, very matte. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use Honey Love by KKW. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Pixie by Janice, and this is the Mind Your Own Glow Radiance palette. I am gonna use this one as a blush topper, this pinkity drinkity one. She just looks so pretty, and I'm honestly like hyped to use her. And I'm also going to mix it with probably these two from up here, which is Lit and Honeybeam, and these are gonna be like my highlighting shades. This highlight, ma'am, honestly, like how dare you? Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. If I was still doing favorites videos, yo, this hooker right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Pixie Times Louis Rowe palette for my lips. This is a whole lip palette, which is gonna be fun because I'm gonna get to like mix my own little concoction, and then we will be right back. And our look is complete. I'm sorry, I'm smiling because this is exactly the type of look I had envisioned. Like the really soft kind of romantic eyes with the fluffy lashes and like the really wavy, like when you envision the look and you actually pull off that look, like that is such a win, you guys. And that is literally what happened today. That's exactly the look I was going for, like all in all. I want to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys so much. Please go check out their website. I'm going to be linking all the pieces that I wore in this video in my description box down below, so you guys can go ahead and check them out. I know I have to talk to you guys about these safety pin earrings because they're literally adorable. Like they're literally safety pin earrings, but they have like hearts on them. They are probably like my most complimented piece of jewelry that I always wear, and this necklace is literally everything, and like this jewelry is literally everything. So analuisa.com, like baby girl, what is you doing, or what are you waiting for? Go check them out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want to make one thing clear. This is not the last of this video. Like I want to be able to make this a series. I want to be able to check in on you guys, like probably like not monthly, but like maybe like every 3 months or every 6 months. I would like to do one of these, and I will definitely let you guys know when. If I didn't get to your question, I am going to try my hardest to get to it next time. I really want to just sit down and talk with you guys because I know that while being a woman is literally like amazing, you're incredible creatures. I know the woes that it kind of comes with, and I know the growing pains it comes with too. And if you guys have any other questions, any other concerns in the comments, yo, that's literally what it's there for. Please go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe if you liked this video. That really helps my channel out. It helps me keep the lights on. But I really love you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I went off on some subjects, but I do it with love. I want all of you guys literally to just be the woman of your dreams. Just wake up and just be so in love with yourself, and to know that if you want it, you got it, because you're powerful. And baby girl, today, tomorrow, but now in this second more than ever, it is crazy what you deserve. And I mean that. Mwah.